Hello and welcome to this week's Lunch Break Mentoring Moments, where you give me 10 minutes of your time and I give you tons of value, tips, ticks, and tactics that you could use in your business. Welcome, you all, and thank you so much for sending me your questions. I am finally done categorizing them. So today's category that we're picking is productivity. Let's get right into it with Tanya. Tanya says, "Hi Smita, it is already March. I guess I got it a couple of weeks ago, and I feel like I have not accomplished much of what I wanted to do at the start of the year. Any tips to get back on track?" Hi, Tanya. I think we have all been there. We all at the start of the year are so excited about the 365 days that we have ahead of us. And we set out all these ambitious goals and stuff that we want to do. And come fourth quarter, we're probably like 10% done. And then we're just scrambling to get it done. And our ideas are half baked and our execution is, So I have been there. I have done it. I know exactly what you mean. And it's already April now, and as time flies, I know exactly, you start having this feeling, you're like, oh my God, it's April and I need to get so much done. And yes. So what I'm going to share with you today, Tanya, is actually I started using this system, and when I really got into it, because I realized that as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, we tend to have tons of ideas, and really it's the execution of the idea that sets you apart rather than the ideas, because ideas are dime a dozen, right? But it's the fact if you're able to execute it is what really levels you up. And to be able to execute ideas, you have to have very, very strong focus. You need to make sure that everything that you're doing is action oriented and it's getting you closer to your goal. So a system that I discovered, and I've tried many, I tried and failed at many. And the one that I use the most and has worked for me the most is called the 12-week year. Now you can go, it's also a book. It's called the 12-week year by Brian Moran. Go grab it from the library or Amazon, wherever. And I'm telling you, it will change the way you think. So let me give you a quick synopsis of how I use it. So I use this thing called the 12-week year. So my mindset is that I'm not looking at a year to accomplish my goals, but I am looking at it every 12 weeks. So what I do is I look at a 12-week box, right? And I say, I have goal 1 and goal 2 that I need to accomplish by the end of 12 weeks. Now, how do I get to the 12 weeks? I'm going to split up weekly the plan that I need to do every week. This is the action that I need to take to get me closer to that goal. So I split up the 12-week goals into weekly. What am I doing weekly? And then into daily. Now, this also helps a lot with personal goals, especially if you want to start incorporating habits into your life. This will really help you out. So 12-week, weekly, and then daily. Now, let me give you a few tips, right? So first of all, don't overextend yourself. I give myself not more than 2 goals in every 12 weeks because what that really does is keeps me focused and yet agile, because I'm able to have that sense of accomplishment by 12 weeks if I've completed both of my goals. I mean, it's amazing what you feel. So don't overextend yourself, don't overreach, don't give yourself too many goals. That will be a detriment. So give yourself a couple of goals. The other thing is give yourself a couple of destination goals. So for example, like social media or especially marketing and all of that stuff that's more incremental and progressive, give yourself destination goals. So I'll say, okay, in 12 weeks, I need to be at X place. And then I will take that for the next 12 weeks and I'll say, now in next 12 weeks, I accomplished X. Now I need to be at XY, right? So this is your destination goals that will be progressing every 12 weeks. And then you give yourself goals. So that's tip number 1. The second thing that you need to do is with the 12-week goal that doesn't happen with a yearly goal is accountability and results. So you need to measure your results every 12 weeks. You need to know, okay, I set out to do this, but I have only done this. So you know what? This is what I lacked in. This is what I did. Now, let me reiterate this and put it into my next 12 weeks. This has helped me tremendously because what ended up happening was, say, for example, if I set out and say, okay, 2017, this is going to be my goal. Now, December 2017, and I have not accomplished my goal, then I give myself, 2018, I'm going to get this goal. So I am losing so much time because I'm telling myself, now next year I'm going to get to this. And now 5 other things are going to change. So it's this 12-week year is amazing. It's going to change the way you think of things. It's going to change your productivity. You're going to become a massive action taker. Trust me, it totally works because I do it all the time. So definitely results, measure your results. And also accountability. That is super, super, super important. So what I do is I just make a quick Excel spreadsheet, which will tell me these are the goals. This is what I need to accomplish. This is my daily goals. And I don't have to write it out because then that tends to get a little bit too much. But at least I just say, okay, accomplish this daily or not, right? So it's just a check mark, yes or no. That tells me now today, if I have not done it, for example, if I get off track and I'm out somewhere and I haven't finished my goal, that tells me tomorrow, Smita, you better get on it and you need to do twice now. So it really helps you keep accountable. It puts you on focus, and yet it's very agile because after 12 weeks now you can switch it, you can tweak it, you can add to it, you can subtract it, whatever you want to do. You're not wasting a whole year trying to get to it. So Tanya, I'm telling you, try this. Get the book also because it'll really help you get your vision together and all of that stuff. It really, really helps, and it helps you to take massive action. Now, again, really one quick thing. I think one excuse that a lot of people say, I'm going to have to now wait for the next quarter. No, start today. So like today is Thursday, start Monday. You have 4 days to really get it together and start Monday. That's when your week starts, right? So just go with the flow. Do it, and I promise you will see results. Awesome. Our next question is from Karen. Karen says, hi, Smita. I have several social media accounts, and I am not using them to the fullest extent because each platform takes up too much time. How can I speed up the process? Hi, Karen. I have an amazing social media hack for you. Now, first of all, I will say that there is merit in posting native posts on every platform. So for example, if you go into Facebook and post Facebook posts, there is definitely merit in it. To post separate posts just for Instagram, snaps just for Snapchat, there is merit for it. It's amazing. You have to do that also. Now, having said that, yes, it helps to speed up the process. And the social media hack that I'm going to give you is called IFTTT. So if this, then that. It's an app that you can find, and it is amazing. What this app helps you to do is it allows you to interact on several different accounts. So what you do is you basically set up recipes. For example, I'll give you a quick example. For example, if I say, every time I post on Facebook, I want this post to be posted on Twitter. That's a simple recipe, right? You're saying, if this happens on this platform, it triggers something else on another platform. It's a recipe. Now, you can do this for anything. You can do it for Google Mail. You can do it for Dropbox. You can do it for Google Calendar. You can do it for any social media platforms. It's amazing the way you can use it. I mean, it's literally up to your imagination. So for example, I'll give you another example. The way I use it, every time I take a picture, I'm really bad at saving and backing up and all of that stuff. And then, the photos on your iPhone will say, now the storage is full and you can't take any pictures. So to avert that situation, which has happened to me several times, I have my photos every time I take it to go directly to my Dropbox. So that way it's a recipe, it's inbuilt. I don't have to worry about it. It's done. It's a major productivity social media hack. You can use it for any social media accounts. I don't use it on Instagram much because I tend to do more native posts on Instagram, but you can use it for Facebook, Twitter, any of those things, Pinterest. It is quite amazing, and it's up to your imagination. So use these, set up your relationships the way you want it. and you'll see it'll really help you. So I am almost out of time. Thank you all so much for joining me today again, and I will see you guys next time, next Thursday. Don't forget to send me your questions, and see you. Ciao.